Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of Out on DVD. We're talking about the latest movies recently released on DVD. I'm Mark Rodriguez and today we're going to talk about The Watch. Now first let's check out the story. The movie starts out in a small town called Glenview, Ohio, where nothing bad ever really happens until a security guard gets killed in a Costco store. Now, this guy named Evan, who's a real big fan of the community and the Costco store, wants to open up this neighborhood watch to find and catch the killer before anything bad like this ever happens again. Unfortunately, the only people he finds are more interested in getting drunk, getting laid, and just goofing off in general instead of actually catching the killer. Now, things get even more complicated when you find out that all this stuff actually deals with a huge alien invasion on the small town. So, can the neighborhood watch stop these guys? We'll have to find out. Now for the characters. The main character is Evan, who's played by Ben Stiller, of course, and he's a guy who really loves the town, he loves Costco, he loves the neighborhood, he's in all these groups and clubs and all these things. Unfortunately, he's kind of ignoring his wife in the process, and he's like the most serious guy who really wants to help the town despite everybody else. We have Bob, who's played by Vince Vaughn, and well, he's just this this bachelor guy, wild, crazy guy that wants to get drunk and everything. He sees a watch kind of like a guy's night out thing. Let's just get drunk and watch movies and act stupid and stuff like that. I guess he's a single dad. He's raising this wild and crazy teenage daughter that's kind of sleeping around or trying to sleep around. So he's trying to stop her with all these guys and all this crazy stuff. Then we also have this other guy named Franklin, who's this kind of fat dude. He's got some issues. He tried to be a cop back when he was younger, but he was rejected because he failed all the exams. So he has kind of like a hatred against the cops, but he wants to show off that he could be a badass cop if he had the chance. And lastly, we have Jamarcus, which is this foreign dude who basically joins out to help and to get laid. Because, let's get laid, right? So anyways, we have other characters like the crazy town police that, I don't know, they're just goofballs. They don't really believe these guys. And we got several people that kind of guide you to the mystery of who killed the security guard, who did, who didn't, and that kind of thing. Now, what did I think of the movie? Well, I actually kind of liked it. It was pretty cool. It was funny. I guess the humor was a bit crude and stuff like that. But I guess I gotta say my favorite part of the movie was near like, I guess you would call it the second part of the movie, when Evan's wife finally found out what's going on and she actually joins in. That's what I liked, okay? We've seen lots of movies where people are like, heroes, vigilantes, or whatever you want to call them, and the wife doesn't know, and you got all this crazy shit going on with aliens, monsters, ghosts, or whatever, and the wife never knows, or she just thinks that the husband is crazy, or she doesn't find out till the very end of the movie, or she gets kidnapped or some shit, Well, I like the fact that the wife, she found out, but she actually got in there. She joined the guys. She had guns. She saw some action. She really got into it. She really became a part of the group, and I just like that for a change. She really got in there. She kicked some ass, and I guess I like the comedy of the movie. I like how it was kind of funny. It's like the same kind of raunchy humor that you see from other movies like Horrible Bosses and Ted, but I actually liked it a bit more than Ted. But yeah, it was a lot raunchier. A lot of masturbation jokes and coming here and there, and there's actually a scene with the orgy house and stuff like that. So yeah, it's wild and crazy, but I still like it. I still like how the guys are just crazy and distracted, while Evan is trying so hard to keep them focused, to keep them like serious, while everyone else just wants to get drunk and act stupid, and it was just kind of fun. But my favorite part was the wife actually joining in and getting to kick some ass with everybody else instead of just being left in the dark until the end of the movie or something, That's the part I liked. Now, will you like this movie? Well, that depends. I think it's a pretty good movie. I think it's action-packed. The bad thing, of course, the trailers did spoil it. We already know that it's aliens and monsters and stuff instead of a normal killer. So that's kind of spoiled for you already. I think it would have been cooler if the trailers didn't say anything, because it would have been more badass. You see these guys with a weird device that can vaporize cows, and then they kill an alien and they start taking pictures with it and acting crazy and stupid, like humping it and stuff like that. I guess if you like raunchy comedies, you like Ben Stiller and his stuff, you might like the movie. The people that are not gonna like the movie are, of course, people that don't like that kind of humor. A lot of sex jokes, a lot of, masturbation jokes, and just perverted stuff in general. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, it makes you kind of like, you probably won't like the movie. But other than that, if you just want to see a cool comedy, a lot of suspense, a little mystery as the pieces fall into place and stuff like that. And I also like that there's lots of plot twists. There's a lot of red herrings in the movie. Like people like is he the alien, or is that guy the alien, or oh my god, that guy was an alien the whole time? I mean, you just don't know. It was very good at making you guess and stuff. I mean, there was this random creepy guy at the beginning of the movie. You kind of think, ooh, he has something to do with it, and you find out that no. So I mean, I like that kind of stuff. They did a good job. It wasn't so predictable as you would think. So yeah, if you like this kind of comedy stuff, and I guess if you're a fan of Ben Stiller, I guess he might have other comedies that are kind of dirty like that, you might check it out. But if you don't like that kind of stuff, and you don't like gross humor, then you probably will want to pass it on. So anyways, guys, that's my review on this movie. I guess if you give it a rating, I would give it maybe I don't know, 3 out of 5 or something. I don't want to say it wasn't that good, but maybe 3 out of 5. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this episode of Out on DVD. I'm Mark Rodriguez, and I'll see you on DVD.